How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to a live stream here on the Minecraft world. Hopefully the audio is good. I might need to tweak my gain a little bit. My daughter comes in while I work and messes with my microphone, so anyway, y'all, how y'all doing? Hopefully everyone's having a good day. I know it's been a few weeks since I streamed. We've just been trying to get acclimated to having the baby and getting a schedule and all of that good stuff. I tried streaming a couple other times, just didn't quite work out. So it is what it is. Make sure the game audio is working. It is working. Let's go ahead and hit record here. And we are recording. I wanted to try to stream a couple other times, just so I could try to keep my weekly streak alive of uploading these Minecraft videos. But it just didn't quite end up working out to be able to stream yet. And like this morning almost didn't work out either. So it really is just trying to kind of figure out a good scheduled type situation. And since it's been a few weeks, I don't even remember what I was actually going for. We still have obsidian. I think we need redstone and we need iron trapdoors are like the two primary things that we need, but I don't 100% remember, so hopefully I get everything. Also, I have a secondary world, like a creative world that we might hop into today. I'll just like cut it out of like the long play, obviously. But basically what we'll be able to do is just kind of see and compare if I have anything like messed up with this with the farm, because if the farm's not working properly, there's like some weird stuff going on. But yeah, we also need filter items, which I don't remember what we used for filter items. I think we used rotten flesh, but we need some filter items too. Let's just make a bunch of them. I think we were missing like 6 or something like that, or 8. I don't remember. We're missing some filter items, and I can just throw away whatever we don't use. I don't really care. I'm not going to keep around filter items, but we need redstone, we need filter items, and we need iron trapdoors, and I think everything else should be fine. And hopefully this farm doesn't break when we update at some point, which I need to test if the bedrock breaking glitch works still in the newest version. And if it does, we'll probably think about upgrading here, because that's like basically the reason why we're lagging behind isn't it because of like performance or things like that. It's because on my long-term world that I've been playing for a long time, I'm breaking bedrock, which right now I'm not technically breaking bedrock. Right now I'm mining a little bit more of the perimeter, but I'm breaking bedrock by hand for some reason. I'm not very smart, but and it uses a glitch to break it where you basically lag the game and then use pistons and stuff. So I just need to make sure that that glitch still works where we update. But anywho, we're gonna make this 5-minute walk. Then we're gonna turn around and walk back. We're going to day 231 today. Hopefully all goes well. Started at 5. We aren't watching a tutorial or anything, and we should be able to sleep in the overworld this stream. So, should be fine. And honestly, we might sleep at the beginning of stream here. Well, it just turned day 225, so we won't sleep at the beginning of stream. I was gonna say we might like sleep when we get into the overworld and then sleep at the end, but we probably won't. And then after we get this done, I want to after we get the iron or the whatever this farm's called done, I want to go back to the overworld and get a whatever it's called, I can't think, a pillager. So like maybe we'll come back to the over here and like destroy some more of the whatever this is called, the nether fortress, just so we can get some more skulls or whatever and like get the spawning down. But then we'll go back and go back to the overworld and go look for a guy on like day like 28 or something. maybe we'll go back on like day, if we go back on day 28 or 27, then it'll be 25, 26, 27, the 3 days sleep. Go looking, ouch. I gotta figure out how I can make it so that my side monitor can be still used when in full screen, because I think the way we have our screen setup is the reason why it's kind of laggy. So I think it's still technically rendering at 4K while we're streaming and recording, so I think it makes it a little bit difficult on the computer. So I think that we used this stuff for our filter. So I'm just gonna get like 16 more. 16 is gonna be overkill, but it is what it is. Okay. Throw that in there. We need redstone. I'm also gonna throw out. I can take that back over there actually. We just need like a little bit of redstone. Then we need iron trapdoors. Do we have iron over here? 2 iron there. Okay, no iron. Kind of a mess, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put inventory a little bit. Okay, I'm not gonna keep this here yet. I'll bring stuff back and like reorganize. This is just kind of annoying me the way that my inventory looks right now. Okay. I might go ahead and do this because we're about to head back. 1, 2, 3. Go grab some iron. We need like 3 iron trapdoors. Yeah, if I recorded this, if I actually played this in 1080p, like it wouldn't be nearly as bad. But let's see. I'm also like keeping my eye out for a used Xbox Series X. Issue? What is going on here? Where's this rotten? What is going on? Please, thank you. My goodness. Must have been rotten flesh in there, maybe? I don't know. I have my eye out for a used Xbox Series X as well. I mean, I could go for a PlayStation. I don't think it's gonna matter all that much. But keep my eye out for a used Xbox Series X or PlayStation. It seems like the Series X is harder to find in general, like in store and whatnot. I don't know why, but for GTA 6 and hopefully, how do you, is it just 2? Like that? It's like that. 3 of these. Yeah. Hopefully I can find something reasonably priced for GTA 6, and hopefully I can live stream it. Okay, I think we're good now. That in there. So I know for a fact that we messed up one thing at the very least, which is where do I want to put this? I guess I'll put it here. Yeah. Which I know for a fact that we messed up. What's it called? Like the way that the pusher is. And I think we might have also messed up timing with the repeaters as well, possibly. But I know that for a fact that where it's pushing stuff back and forth, there's supposed to be a piece of obsidian over top of the slime block. Or not slime block, the gosh darn, what's it called? Supposed to be a obsidian over the honey block. That's what it's called. And then that pushes the items into the other area for it to be pushed through the sorter. So we need to deal with that for sure. And then we might also have some repeaters that are messed up. Because I rebuilt it and it was working just fine in my creative world. So like we have something like not quite right. So I'm gonna rebuild it here. We might like swap back and forth between worlds for a little bit. Let's see. Or I mean, I guess I could rewatch the video as well, but I don't really want to rewatch the video and pause it and stuff. So I'll just look at the other video or the other world because right there. So we'll see here. Obviously, I don't want to draw this stream out too long. Then you go to work and all that good stuff. And my daughter's gonna wake up probably around 7. That's gonna also cut into the stream. So like if I stop talking, it's because my daughter woke up. But we'll see. I tried streaming on like Friday and Saturday. I was just too tired, to be honest. So that's why, like, if I can figure out a good schedule here, I might, I guess, start waking up. Because right now, basically, my wife feeds the baby around like midnight, 1 o'clock. And then I'm getting up to feed her at like 4 or 5 a.m. So like, if I instead go to bed slightly earlier, at like 9, sleep for a few hours, and feed her at midnight, I might be able to get up at 4 and start a stream like 4:30. And then I'll be able to play fully before my daughter wakes up. But yeah, I don't know. It's like a rock and a hard place. Because if I try to stream at like 10, after everyone's winded down, I'm just like, it's extremely hard for me to stay awake. But if I do it in the morning, then people wake up before my stream's over. And it's especially bad on Minecraft just because I want to get through a specific set number of days, which makes it difficult. Alright, so now we have our 5-minute walk back over. And then we'll work in here for a little bit. We'll probably switch back and forth between worlds, I guess. I'm not sure. But I think we have an issue with... Maybe it's an issue with... I mean, I guess I can replay the video too. I'm not sure. But I know that we made modifications, and that's kind of why we ran out of materials as well. But I don't want to pause too much the stream. Let's walk back over here. I'm fairly certain that the top redstone is correct at this point. I think it's the bottom part that I have messed up at this point. And I know that like there's a like the piston and stuff like that, which I'm a little bit concerned because I think if we... Well, I think actually the piston's in the right place. So that should be fine. I think it's just the way the redstone setup is not quite right, maybe. We'll see here. I think we're about there. Have to drink our fireproof potion. We definitely need to get a faster way to get over here as well. The good news is at least like realistically we have beacons and stuff already. Like we won't need to be over here all that much until we're get like a gold farm and all of that good stuff going here. And then once we get our gold farm in, gosh dang it, I'm an idiot. Are you gonna follow me down? He is gonna follow me down. Happy gassed. What am I stuck on? Stuck on the happy gassed. Okay, we're good now. So like, look at all these guys spawning in. Think what this is gonna look like whenever we're done clearing all this out. I need to go through and get all the high points. And then once I have like all the high points, I can come from the bottom. Just mine all this out and it'll all be spawn proof basically. Okay. Let's see here. Stop it. Really check what's in that. At some point. I mean, we're gonna be working down there anyway, I suppose. All right. Let's come back down here. So basically, oh, we already got people in there. I didn't know that we went up there and opened it. Cool. So basically, I think that this part is okay. I think that we need to re-look at this part. And let's see here. What I wanted, there it is. Wait, where'd my water bottle? Where'd my... Must have placed it down up there. Did I place it down? I did, okay. Fine. Here we go. What I'm looking for. So basically, bring this stuff. We'll need these. This is gonna be a problem. I'm going to go back up there and okay, that's fine. So basically, this guy needs to have obsidian over it for sure. Okay. And I think like this was originally going like this. And then like this and this and then this. But we're having issues with getting all of this to work properly. I think this is set up properly, and I think it does go 1 over, and then like this. Like, I think all of this is set up properly. And I think my issue on this part was that... Pretty sure my issue with this part was that we didn't have the obsidian here. So this should be fine now. And then we need our filter blocks. Oh, this could be a problem. Dude, there's a lot of them in there. Oh no. So, filters. Okay, and then this is supposed to be on fire. Except I was testing stuff. So now, the problem that we're gonna run into is one, let's go turn this off. There's a lot of bad guys in here. If I turn it off, I'm just gonna shut the gates basically. I'm just gonna take the beating for a second. Okay. Gonna come over here. Gonna hurt, but it's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and shut these. We know that it's working because there's a ton of freaking skeletons in that down there. Okay, so how's it going? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. All right, so now The issue is going to be that it's not going to actually push the stuff. Please add you. I don't know what that means. Cool. Okay. Now the issue is going to be, yeah, none of the stuff's going to be pushed because we need to do this. That was actually really dangerous. Okay, all of that goes there. The stuff will go like here, basically. Like this. So whenever we stand on it, it'll push it. Okay. Didn't quite work. I think that we need to, let's see here. So I think now we have a timing issue. Yeah. Now we have like a timing issue, or like something is wrong with our redstone here. Is the issue. So I'm fairly certain that like this part's fine. Could be this redstone or it could be that redstone over there. How's it going, Hamilton? Okay. I wanna do one of these. We are working on a wither skeleton farm. Okay, let's do this. Let's do the creative copy. Okay. Oops. So, let's see if I can see what's going on here. So this one, I'm doing good. A little bit tired. This one is default, and this one is 2 clicks. Okay, so we're just trying to figure out why the farm is not quite working properly. So let's get, I think this is all fine. Yeah, I'm on multiple streams right now. I'm on YouTube and Twitch, multi-streaming. So that one is set up properly. Check this one. And I think that one is set up properly as well. So let's see. Yep, chatting people on both sides, which actually rarely happens. So this one is 0 ticks, and this one is 2 ticks. 1, 2, and 0. Let's just double check this. Sorry for hopping back and forth, y'all. Just want to go and check. Yo, thanks for the follow, Brody. I appreciate that. Yep, this one is 2 ticks, that one's 1 tick. So that one is set up properly. So now I think the issue must be down here. So this one, I don't know what add you means, Jory. So this one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Like, I don't know what add you means. Okay, so we come back down here. This goes 1, 2, 3. Ooh. It only goes 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. This was supposed to go 5. Okay. So what happened here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Might have found our problem. I'm not playing Bedrock, my guy. It is 5:30 for me in the morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so do I have something messed up here? 3:30. It's early for you. You still awake or did you go to bed? You can get up early. Okay, so this... Dang, man, you need some sleep. So this is supposed to come... Oh. Like this. Okay. And then... Looks like this is supposed to go here. Yeah, I used to say that too. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like that's supposed to be like that maybe. Okay. And then I used to say sleep was for the week too, and then okay. So now this is oh my goodness, the lag. So now this is like 2 ticks and 0 ticks. And that one's 2 ticks. I don't know why it's lagging. Oh my goodness. Might have broke my game. Let's see here. So I think it's 2 ticks and 0 ticks. I think replay mod broke my game. I'll have to restart Minecraft here. Yeah, I don't remember what the other one was supposed to be. Damn, that's sad. Yeah, I think I broke Minecraft. So I'm gonna restart my Minecraft really quick. Let's go ahead and restart Minecraft. That's tough. Okay, hopefully, how's it going, baby? Kasha? Alright, just restarting Minecraft here. I think I broke it with all the replay mod stuff. Restarting my game over and over again. Give this a second. I'm just working on Wither Skeleton farm right now, so not too much. Okay, so back in, we're like super duper close to being done with this. Still lagging a little bit. Okay, oh, well, good thing this was the copy. Okay, and then here, this is 2 ticks as well. Okay, and it lines up with that one, and then we'll see what's going down with the rest of this. I'm not doing too bad. Okay, let's see here. This one's also 2 ticks. Goes here. 1, 2, and then it goes like this. I'm from the US. Central US, so like Texas area. Okay, I think this is all good. Drink a fire res real quick. Originally from the Midwest, but you're a professional artist? Oh, sure you are. So you're trying to sell stuff or what? Yeah, the heat is absolutely insane. Okay, let's see. Right now it's just awful. Oh, good thing I was drinking my potion. Okay, I think it's working now. Can I get in? Or no? Been like, hasn't been like that bad, to be honest. Recently. It's been only like in the 90s, which it's still warm, don't get me wrong. But it could be definitely worse, for sure. I think I can place that there. I don't think I can, yeah, I can't put that there, that'll break that. Let's not put that there. I think, oh, realistically, we could probably put like obsidian around this. I'm not really interested in art, my guy. And I wonder if maybe we just test it at this point. So like, I think what we want to do is have like wither skeleton skulls here. Then I think I actually just got artwork done, so, and I already have an artist if I do want artwork done. But I respect the hustle. The coal. Actually, let's do like 3 bones. So like we'll do bones, 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 coal, and coal. And obviously we have our skulls. And then what we need to do is catch this on fire. And all of this should be done. This is working for the most part. Seems like. We just had some timing issues. And then what we need to go ahead and do. This should probably end up being spawn proofed at some point. But it is what it is. Yeah, I must have had like some sort of timing issue. Because this was not working last time I was on stream. So now basically we need to come back up. And we need to get the these doors back open so they can fall down. Okay, so let's get back up here. About time for another coffee. We're not doing too bad timing wise. That's good. Oh my lord, look at all of them. I just started this world not too long ago. I'm only on day 226. I think I started it, ouch. How did you get me? I don't remember when I started it. If you go, not trying to plug anything here. Yeah, that's never happening. You're like Mr. Beast asking Link see if he would delete his hardcore world that's like 30,000 days old. To be fair, like the forever world, like I wouldn't delete it, but like the forever world's only like 7,000 days or something, which 7,000 days is like a lot of days, but like in the grand scheme of things, I don't really have all that much work done on the forever world, to be honest. Not that I'd ever want to delete it. But yeah, the forever world, right now I'm working on another wither skeleton farm. And like the context behind like me streaming this world and like having a different like forever world is that I started the forever world probably back in like, okay, you're a problem. I started the forever world back in probably like 2022, 2021 maybe. I had a different world that I was doing like a YouTube series on that it didn't get corrupted. My PC literally crashed and like died. So I started like a new world to do YouTube on, and the project I'm working on it is like another wither skeleton farm, except I'm doing a perimeter where I'm breaking all the bedrock by hand. So then it got to the point where literally for the past like 3 years I've just been breaking bedrock by hand. So that's like super boring for YouTube obviously, and I wanted some sort of Minecraft content. So I'm like, you know what, let's just build a let's just do a hardcore world, and then if I die I can just like go back to my long-term world type situation. Like obviously I don't want to die in this world. Like if I did, I have another world to fall back on. So alright, so I think we're gonna test this again and see if the drops are getting down to where they need to be. Yep. And my channel is like interesting. Like my YouTube channel is interesting because it's like basically dead at this point. But what's interesting about it is like I started out as like trying to do like gaming and YouTube. It might be linked. I don't know if my Twitch panels are set up. I'm not a good streamer. Let me look at my channel. I'm a bad YouTuber or streamer. Yeah, my YouTube is linked on my Twitch. Like I started out as like trying to do gaming content, I appreciate that. And then I went, oh, and then I went to do like, what's it called? Like programming content. And then now it's like my programming content, like it's still like fine, but like it clashes with the gaming stuff. So then like the channel's basically dead. So I'm gonna be working on a new channel dedicated to what's it called, programming, and then this is gonna be my streaming channel or my gaming channel. Okay, so that doesn't quite line up properly. We'll need to deal with that. But yeah, basically what's gonna happen is the channel that is linked is gonna be dedicated to gaming. I'm gonna do like let's plays and stuff on it, and then I'll also have like, I lost my train of thought by that guy falling. But yeah, then I'm also gonna have like my programming channel. So like this channel will be gaming, and then I'll have a channel dedicated to programming as well. Okay, so next question is, do we line this with like chests or something? I don't want, we might just do this, I guess. We can just do that. Yeah. I know I don't have to do it. It's just, I feel like I'm in a situation where, whoops. I'm just like stuck in between a rock and a hard place. That's like, I work so hard to get like a YouTube channel going type situation, and then now it feels like it was all for nothing because no matter what I do, it doesn't seem to be working out type situation, if you know what I mean. So, but yeah, I know I don't need to do that, but I think that if, I'm not saying that like, I don't expect a programming channel to like be popular, so to speak, but I do think it would be helpful if I just stuck to the same niche on one channel. So like if I stuck to only gaming, I'm gonna basically lose any audience I had for programming, and that's what it is. It is what it is. But then at least the audience on this channel will be for gaming, right? And then the audience on my other channel will be specifically for like, and I'm not gonna do like specifically programming. It's gonna be like it's gonna be more like building and like engineering and things like that. So like also do like other like physical projects and things like that. But yeah, then it's like we have like our engineering space on one side, and then we also have the gaming space on this side, where it's not like a hard fork, which like really obviously gaming and programming aren't that different, but it's different enough that why, like, if someone's coming to watch a gaming or a tutorial on I don't know, Java or something, what's like, why is there gaming content on this channel whenever I'm trying to learn about Java or JavaScript, or you know, you get the idea. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I think this is working. So it's gonna be a minute before we get enough wither skeletons in here. And then also, like with, now we need to figure out a way to get up there. We also probably want to box this in, to be honest. And then the other thing with the channel, like the new like programming channel, what I'll end up doing is I'm going to I don't know what that ghast is. I don't like it. I'm gonna build a website with the channel, that will like hold my like my courses and stuff. So like when I build a course, or like I don't know, whatever I build a course for. Right now, the way I do it is like I have a private GitHub organization, and then people have to like ask me for permission to get on it and do all of that stuff, versus I'm just gonna sell the course right there. Yep, I'm gonna sell, I'll sell like courses, and then the way that my channel kind of works now is if it's like a tutorial, so like just like a shorter video, yeah, programming courses. The way that my channel works now is like if it's like a shorter, like let's say like sub like hour, 2 hour like video where I'm just like walking through how to set something up, like that code's free. But if I do like a long-term project where the videos like, it's like, let's say it's like a 6-part series or something, 5 or 6-part series plus, then I won't give that code away for free. And then people have to like purchase access to that code. This is what's gonna happen. So like, rip. I don't know if that was, I'm assuming that was not meant to be a, I'm assuming that wasn't meant to be, or maybe it is an ad, I'm not sure. Is that meant to be an ad? You self-promoing? I mean, I'm aware it's a website, but did you just happen to... Are you affiliated by school.com? Alright. I haven't seen it, no. I used Udemy before, is what I used. Udemy might be called something else now, I'm not sure. But Udemy was like what I was using previously. I'm building my own site, like literally as we speak, to just sell my stuff on. Because the thing is, like, if you use a site like school.com, you're gonna be splitting the revenue with the owner of the site or the company that made the site. Versus like, because like the thing is, like, my courses are gonna be most likely, like what's gonna most likely happen is I'm gonna make my courses quote unquote free on YouTube, where like just anyone can watch the videos. But if they want the supporting material, it's like I'll have like notes and the code and all that stuff. So like if people want the supporting code and notes, then what they have to do is go and purchase it. So like they can watch it for free, but then you can purchase like an enhanced version, basically, is what's gonna happen. Which is how I've done a lot of my stuff. And then also I did like a clone of Twitter that I didn't give away for free because like the thing is, if I'm just doing like a quick tutorial, like, oh, this is how you do XYZ in this programming language, like that's one thing. But like, I don't want people just like, I don't want to upload a video series where I like show someone how to build or like teach someone something, right, that takes like hours, and then I don't want someone to just go and just take my code for free and like pass it as their own type situation. So that's why for like bigger things and bigger projects I get people to pay. So like right now I'm working on a personal project that I'm gonna like use, and I'm gonna go ahead and give away. That's gonna be like my first video on the new channel once I get the website set up. And then on the website it'll kind of be like portfolio and like selling stuff. So like, and also like a social hub. Like on the landing page, or like whenever you. Yeah, that'd be like something else I'd have to start looking into. I haven't gotten that far yet. Trust me, I've thought about all this, but it's just like one step at a time. And it's gonna be more like a portfolios type site too. Yep, exactly. So like, it'll also be like you hit the, because like for all I know, no one's even gonna buy anything. So like, obviously you'd want to protect and stuff, but at the same time, like I want to make sure that it's even gonna go anywhere before I go out and do all of the other steps. Yep. But yeah, so like the main like page will have like my Twitch stream on it. It'll have all my other social media. I'm gonna have like a feed where it's like all the videos that have been uploaded. Not like all the videos, but like recent videos that have been uploaded. So then I'll have like my gaming videos as like quote unquote like after hours videos. So like if people are interested in my personality and want to like hang out outside of programming, then they're welcome to like follow my other channel. But it's not going to be like a forced thing where all my videos, gaming and programming, are on the same channel. But right now I'm like in the very early stages of designing the site. I literally just have like a design and I'm working on getting the design components programmed or like set up basically. And then in the programming world, the design components basically get put together like puzzle pieces to make the site. So like once I get all the puzzle pieces put together, I'll be able to pretty easily put the site together. And I gotta set up Stripe and all that stuff, which I'll have to still revenue split with Stripe. I think Stripe takes like a 10% or less. Like Stripe's pretty reasonable, I think. Like Udemy takes like 50% of your cut, which is why I don't really want to work with a company to do my courses. I've done a lot of this YouTube stuff with no goals and no directions. And like it's time for me to actually like make some plans and stuff, which it's gonna suck when it doesn't work out, or like it's gonna suck whenever I don't hit it big, and it is what it is, but at least having a plan, I know where I'm going type situation. Alright, so now day 227. I think we're gonna go until 228 in the nether. I mean, I could probably head back now because we need, oh yeah, I'll stay in the nether for a little bit longer. Let's do some clearing until this pickaxe is about broken. And then we'll go back and fix up the pickaxe. And, ouch. Oh, he's on my ass. Oh, I didn't see you there, brother. No wonder why I was getting hurt. Yeah, and I could also advertise, like, that's the thing, like, the idea would be to, like, obviously, like, reinvest. I don't have a ton of money to, like, invest in advertising and stuff, but, like, we can always, like, if I make a little bit of money, advertise, you know, like, reinvest into the quote-unquote company. So, but yeah, baby steps, because trust me, I've done YouTube for a long time, and like this is the first like channel I've done that's gotten like significant viewers. Well, quote unquote significant. Not like I don't have like crazy viewers and stuff, but so I'm not gonna like have any high expectations. But yeah. And like maybe I will try to do some YouTube promotions here and there once I get some. The thing is, like, I'm trying to save up. So, trying to pay off some debt from student loans and not just all student loans basically. And we just had a kid, our second daughter. So like, hospital bills obviously gonna start coming in. So like, number one priority is obviously gonna be paying stuff off like that before I start investing in other stuff. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've been trying to like stream this world like every day, or not every day, every week. But I've been off for a few weeks trying to figure out our new schedule and all of that good stuff with the baby. So whenever you got a newborn, schedules can just kind of go out the window. Alright, let's clear some of this stuff out until day 228 for all the tall stuff, and then we can attack it from the bottom. But yeah, we'll see how things end up working out. I gotta get the website done, and then I'll have to record and edit this video. But like, ouch. Who's shooting at me? Gaming content, I feel like you're kind of expected to upload consistently and all that stuff. So like, I don't know. I think the primary channel, or the old primary channel, is going to be like live streams and long plays and stuff like that. And then I can take my time making programming videos, because like people don't expect you to upload something every single day. Okay. Go clean this up a little bit. This is going to be too tall to reach. Get all the stuff that's kind of like higher than right here. And then if we hit day 227 before the pickaxe breaks, we'll just head over there. It is what it is. Be nice to have an iron farm, which is what we're going to start working on, so we can start breaking this stuff faster. We'll make this into a perimeter. Be good to go. Alright, at 6, I'm going to go grab a coffee. Another coffee. Out of here. Go. Watch for day 228. Guessing it'll be about day 228 at 6 o'clock. I get attacked by this dum-dum. Okay, this is a freaking mess, bro. Okay, I think that's clean. I don't know what that was. Oh, okay, never mind. It's fine. Hopefully the recording didn't pick that up. Okay, we're good here. Pickaxe is still good. Okay, let's get these tall parts over here. Not tall bridge. Should be good. Get this bit. Ignore the annoying ass blaze. Can't wait to get rid of all this. And I have an idea for the perimeter as well, but I gotta take baby steps. I want to get the overworld done first, then we'll come back and do the perimeter here. Get the overworld done, we'll have lots of obsidian, or lots of iron. If we have lots of iron, then we can deal with putting up beacons and breaking all this faster. Because like, once you get beacons, now the perimeters go pretty fast. I have, if you go on my YouTube, you might have to dig a little bit, but there should be a video of it that's basically up to date because I haven't made any changes to it. But I'm on a tight schedule. Not that I don't want to, but I can always schedule another stream to look around on the other world too, but oh. Okay. If I don't stick to the schedule on this world, then I don't have time to finish the stream, basically. Because my daughter's gonna be waking up at like in an hour, and we got like, or maybe a little over an hour, but the way my schedule works, especially on these streams, is I don't got much time between when the stream ends and when my daughter wakes up, unfortunately. And also when I go to work. Yeah, and I start work at 7 a.m. or around before 8 typically. As long as I start at 8, it's fine, but typically I start a little before 8. But yeah, Minecraft is difficult because the way that I do like the hardcore streams is every stream that I do, appreciate that. Every stream I do is basically gets translated into an episode of the Minecraft long play on my channel. So I do 7 days per long play. So then I do 7 days per Minecraft stream, and then like 7 days is like 2 hours and some odd minutes, like 2 hours and 15 minutes to 2 hours and to 2.5 hours, depending on how much you sleep, basically. But I try to sleep only like once, maybe twice. So then it's like 2+ hours. And I start at 5, so then it gets to be about 7:15 by the time it's done. But yeah. That was all long-winded to say that I've got like 2.5 hours to stream, give or take. Typically actually less than 2.5, so I need to make the most of it. But yeah, one of these days I'll definitely do another like long-term world stream for sure. That and YouTube is like up to date. The only difference between the video, and it's pretty old, you'd have to look back quite a ways. The only difference between the current world that I have a video on or the world that I have the video on and right now is that the nether side, I've just destroyed more bedrock basically and made the perimeter slightly bigger. I haven't done any other changes at all. So okay, let's clean this up. I'm gonna finish this, I think, this top bit, and I'm gonna head back to the... Okay. I'm gonna head back soon. Got some exploring to do, I think. I'm gonna put him in a boat and drag his ass back, maybe? Appreciate you. Appreciate you stopping by. It was nice to chat. It was nice actually having someone to chat with. Typically I'm just talking to myself, so appreciate you coming by. Yeah, and I'm live most mornings, or I'm gonna try to be live like Monday, Wednesday, Friday at this time. We'll see. We'll see how I need to get back to my gym schedule as well. Gym schedule's been chalked since the baby came, obviously, so like I'm gonna be experimenting, but I think like around this time is like when I'm gonna be live. It's just kind of nailing down what days I'm gonna be live. So like if you're around, you see me live, come hang out. You don't need to chat. Literally lurking is also helpful with small streamers, obviously, but appreciate it for sure. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna throw this stuff away. I don't know why that. I need to mess with that. You're talking to an amateur streamer. So, I think if you go, there's like a bell icon, I think, or something on Twitch, right? Yeah, I haven't messed with any of the settings on the auto mod. That's my bad. Okay. Let's go drop off these bones. Awesome, I appreciate you. Yeah, it'll be either around this time, or if I'm doing a nighttime stream, it'll be like 8 o'clock your time for a nighttime stream. It'll be 10 o'clock my time. Okay, I don't know how there's a blaze getting in. I'm missing a piece of... I'm missing a random... whatever it's called. But, oh well. Okay, drop this stuff off. What are we at here? 6. Cool. Okay, let's head back to the overworld. Maybe take a sleep. Grab some coffee. And, yeah, we'll head over to Pillager Outpost. Bring a pillager over and name him before we despawn his ass. And then we will try to pacify him, which will be interesting. And then we can start planning out our overworld base. Should have plenty of beacons. The problem is now getting iron for said beacons. We might need to go back to the test world to kind of see layout and stuff. I don't know if I have it all written down. Let's get up here. I don't know why our chicken's so funny. Is this some sort of knock knock joke? We're doing stand up now? Okay. Perfect timing for our... Or is that just like a general question? Oh, nice. Yes, because. Okay. We're doing stand up now. Man, I think you're delirious. I think you need some sleep. Couldn't imagine. You need to see a doctor. Do a sleep study or something. Okay. I know you're gonna dip soon. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick pause to do a coffee run. Since I woke up instead of I actually got some sleep and woke up early. So if you're gone, I appreciate you hanging out for sure. Hopefully I can see you around again. Build a small community here on the gaming Twitch. But or if you're back, that'd be sick as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick pause to grab some coffee, and I'll be right back. Alright, so got my Joe. Hopefully it's not too late in the day. Whenever we get out, so we can sleep, and then we'll sleep out the end of stream, and we'll get done at like right about 7 o'clock. It'll be a little after 7 because we did all that flip-flopping between whatever it's called. But it is what it is. I need to go back through and find the whatever it's called. I can't think. I need to go back through and find the iron farm. It's like a very standard iron farm design, but it's hard to find on YouTube nowadays because people like advertise really shitty ones basically. So, but it's the I think it's a nim bomb, like the OG, not really OG, but like it's a pretty standard like nim bomb design basically. Okay, so I just hit 228. Looks like we'll sleep this night away. It's gonna be in daytime whenever we get back to the overworld already. So we'll sleep this night away. We might also bring back the Malays maybe. But what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna have to like set up some way to like hold a villager just close enough to the pillager so that he shoots but doesn't hit him. Because I don't want to just sit and stare at a pillager for like 20-30 minutes. I mean, we can. It's gonna be a pretty boring stream, pretty boring video. But we can definitely just stare at the pillager for like 20 minutes if we needed to. But let's get our boat. We'll get a lead. Try to get 1 to the boat instead of 2, because that's going to be the other thing that's a pain in the ass. Kind of go from there. We need to clean up our inventory too whenever we get back. This should be the last stream in the Nether for a while. It's pretty crazy. Put all that work in the Nether for... It's actually pretty impressive that we already have a working wither skeleton farm on day 228. We're missing a wither rose somewhere in the farm. Are you gonna follow me through, jackass? No? Okay. So I think like that way is where the thing is, and there's one that way as well. I think there's one closer that way. It's just gonna be a matter of finding it. Let's get up an inventory first, and then we'll kind of go from there. Then we also need to figure out like what we're gonna do. Let's see here. So this guy can go straight into here, that's fine. Moss carpets will take over there. Let's make sure this isn't full. Almost full. Okay. These we can take over. And honestly, we might just turn these into bone meal. I don't have a use for them, to be honest. And yeah, so I'm just gonna turn these into bone meal. And that's what kind of want to do with them anyway, so. Okay, and then take these, throw them in here for now. That's something else I want to do before we start digging, is make a storage system. Stone buttons. I think I'm gonna burn these. Get rid of them. If we need more stone buttons, I'll make more stone buttons. I'm not that concerned about these. I'm just gonna get rid of them, to be honest. Okay. Obsidian, obviously we're gonna keep. Hay bales, obviously we're gonna keep. More stone buttons we can throw away. Okay, we'll just put this in here and that in there. Okay, what else do we got? Clean up a little bit. So we have another beacon. That's cool. Let's put our food in here. And I'm wondering if I don't dye this yellow, since it's our golden carrot box. Anywho, this can be cleared. Obviously we're not getting rid of our wither roses, but trying to clear out boxes here so we can have boxes to use again. Cool, so we got a few boxes to use. Wither roses can just go in. Yeah, we can put them in here. It is what it is. Okay. We'll put that in there. Where do we want to put the rest of this junk? So this is gonna go in here. We have 5 leads. That should be plenty of leads. The hay bales, I'm just gonna turn back into wheat and put over here. Let's do that. This full? No, but it's about to be. Deal with this while we're at it. Actually, I have quite a bit of wheat here. Cool. I feel like our things are working like overtime. Our why can I not think? That in there. Feels like our loaders are working like overtime or something. We need to clean this. This is a disaster. Okay, just throw obsidian in there. And just those slime blocks in there, that's fine. That goes in there. It's good enough. And boom. Okay. We have a boat. I might want another boat. So let's just make another one really quick. Just thinking ahead. I think possibly we have to deal with water. I don't remember though. Okay, and our leads. I think we're good. Like, I think if we look at this map, I think it's, I'm gonna walk to where I think it is. I think it's by the snow. I think it's that brown dot by the snow this way. I think we do have to cross water. I think there's a tiny brown dot by a bunch of snow. I think that's where it's at. We'll sleep this night away, and then maybe we'll sleep on night 2:30 as well. Okay. And then I don't want to do like a crazy storage room. But like if I can bring a dolphin back. That'd be ideal. Because if I could do like a dolphin, like a very small dolphin storage room, and by dolphin storage room I mean basically what it does is it recycles the items so that like it just circles around and around until all of the items are sorted. And then you don't have to have like super fast item sorters, but you can like just dump a shit ton of items in. So like basically what I could do is fill up a shulker box, unload it super quick, or even I wouldn't have to like do a shulker box. I could just straight up throw it all in there, fill up my inventory, throw it all in. I'm gonna build like a pit basically. So I want to be able to put all the stuff in there. Okay, let's sleep the night away. Need to get a sheep farm going at some point. Okay, so if we go this way, I think it's that little brown dot all the way over here. I think. Could be wrong though. I'm pretty sure it's by snowy mountains. There might be one by this village over here. Low key as well. I don't remember. I think there's two. There might be one by this village. I think there's two relatively close. I think I just got Omega unlucky. There might be one over by this village. It hurt. Let's go over to this village, and I think let's look around over here. I think there might be one by this village too. I think there's a village down here. This one might be easier to get them back from. Maybe not. Go this way. I think this is a village, but I don't remember for sure. Let's see. Thought there was a village over here, and then there's one by the village, but I could be wrong. Go over here. Maybe it's not a village. Huh. Bees. Could have sworn that like this way there's a village. Maybe it's this mountain I'm thinking of. Dead. Yeah, there's no village here. Okay, I'm just trolling. Anywho. Okay. So now we need to go this way. Damn it, why'd you come back? No, just kidding. That's weird. Okay, we want to keep our eye out for a dolphin. And I think it's that little brown dot. Was it another Minecraft streamer? Or was it a different game? It's probably gotta tried it. Gonna kill me. Dolphins. I need to get them on the way back though. Different game. Was the game quality trash or something? Why'd you accuse him of playing on PS4? I mean, to be fair, I don't even own a new generation console, so I can't be talking trash. kind of funny, actually. I mean, I can see where they're coming from. Sounds a little bit trolly, but it's actually kind of funny. So, what, excuse me, what games are you into? Obviously, you're watching Minecraft. Or do you not even care about Minecraft, just looking to hang out with people? Okay, so I think... That's funny, though. Imagine it's just like a vet at a game and they're just having a bad day on the game. Someone rolls in, it's just your first time? Bro, that'd be me if you came and saw me play Call of Duty right now. Ah, gotcha. I can feel that. Minecraft is like a very relaxing game to watch. That's why I made the series that I did. The series with no commentary. Because we drive from Texas up to Iowa to like go see family a couple times a year. And I like to put on like when we're driving in the background and listen to like either like other video games or like Minecraft. Okay, so I think there should be up here somewhere. So yeah, I started or created the series where I live stream the game and then I take out my annoying ass voice. Then I upload it with just like some nice music in the background like this. Okay, so it's not where I thought it was, but I think it's... Oh, it is over here. Okay. Cool. Okay. This back. That's the hardest part, man. Yep. That's the hardest part, is like settling in and all of that stuff. There's 2 banner dudes? Really? Any other time I come here, I never find a banner dude. Yeah, it's... You gotta kind of like get over like the perfection part of things a lot of times. It's difficult. I only want one dude. I have a hard time with that as well. I want shit to be perfect also. Okay. I don't want the rest of you. Okay, I guess we're taking the sheep. That's fine. God damn it. Okay. They brought a happy ghast. I think those fuckers take forever too. Right. It's hard. It took me a long time to be able to live with the fact that like shit's not gonna be perfect in Minecraft. Come on, man. God damn it. Okay. This is the worst part. Oh, whoops. I mean, I might have this guy thing broken by the time I get him. Okay, so now... And it's hard whenever you see, like, the quote-unquote, like, professionals playing. They're doing crazy shit. Like, why can't I do that? They literally get to play for a living. So it's like... Whoa! Okay. Yep. That's my biggest thing, is like making shit symmetrical. That's what always like gets me, is like, oh, I want this to be symmetrical, I want it to look nice. Ouch. Honestly, I might just bring a happy gas to bring back the biggest thing to me is like finding like a perfect base location. That's like been holding me back for so long in a lot of worlds. Did I just get a fucking squid? Still on me, cool, okay. My thing is that I want, like, especially like in this world, what I wanted to do was build make sure my shit's not breaking. Okay, we're good. I wanted to build like a oceanside town in this world, but it's not gonna work because like none of the locations really work. Like what I wanted to do in this world, and I'm okay with talking about now because I'm not gonna do it. That's a turtle. Oh, don't you break the boat, dum dum. Is I wanted to do like a lighthouse build that had a creeper farm inside of it in like the middle of the ocean, and I wanted to connect that island that I built in the lighthouse to the land. But like there's literally like no locations in this world that will support that, basically, at least not in like the vicinity of where we live. And it's like really hard to it was really hard for me to come to terms with like I'm not gonna be able to do what I want to do, but I got over it and we're doing something different, so it's fine. But yeah, it's hard like whenever you have like a vision and you're not gonna quite be able to do what you want, but it is what it is. Okay, so now what I'd like to do is, instead of like doing an island, also, where is our map? Where are we at here? We're getting close. Now what I'm doing is I'm gonna build a it's gonna look like a farm town up top. I don't know if you've ever seen the show Hunting Party. That's what it's called. Basically, Hunting Party is the show where, ooh, there's dolphins. I think I'm gonna use a happy gas for those. But basically, Hunting Party is a show where they have like this underground, like more or less like CIA black site, and they have a bunch of like bad guys housed underneath of it, all locked up, and they end up like making like a escape plan and getting out and shit. The story of the show doesn't really matter, but they had this like basically say CIA like underground max security prison where they kept a bunch of bad guys basically. And my plan is to like do something similar where we have like an underground base, and we're gonna have all the villagers and stuff underground, and then there's gonna be a we're gonna have a iron farm and all of that good stuff. It's basically, the goal is gonna be you're not even gonna know it's there. It's just gonna look like a farmhouse basically. Okay, I don't know that we're gonna be able to get this guy out. Just gonna look like a farmhouse with like farmland around it and like maybe like a farm town. And then, whoops. Wrong button. F3B. Whoops. Gosh dang it. F3B. What is going on? I think my daughter fucked something up. Gosh dang it. Okay. I want to break the boat, but I don't want to smack this guy. Here we go. Okay. Follow me, dumbass. I don't think I can just lead him. Come here. Get out of the water. No, I can't. Okay, follow me. I'm about to put him back in the boat, fortunately. You don't want to put him back in the boat. I hate dealing with boats. Oh, we're not even close, to be honest, though. Shoot, I should have brought a happy ghast. Oh, there is a river. Let's take him on the river. Take him on the river of love here. River over here somewhere. This way, there's a river. Come this way, Brody. Yeah, come this way. The river goes almost all the way to where we need to go. Gotta get him to it first. Honestly, it's good that he's shooting at us because we need his bow to break. So he can keep shooting. Don't want him to die. Bro. Ouch. Okay, we're fine. Hole might be a problem, but go this way, dude. Come on. Come on, bro. Okay. Just says pin cushion right now. Fine. Gotta watch out for creepers. Okay, we're almost there. To the water. If we get him back to the water, we can put him back in the boat and we should be able to drive almost all the way back to our base. And this is also breaking the durability on his annoying ass bow. We have to break his bow anyway, so the longer this takes, the better, low key. Okay. Alright, brother. You need to get back in the boat. Come on. Back in the boat. You can keep shooting me, but you need to get in the boat. He doesn't want to drive the boat, man. Creepers or nothing. Come on. There we go. Nah, man. Honestly, like low key, I don't even eat breakfast that often. Maybe like the weirdest breakfast would be like there's a Mexican food called huevos rancheros. That's pretty good. It's a little bit strange because it's like it's still eggs, but it's like basically like tostada or like a fried tortilla with like some other stuff on it. Got an egg still, so I mean it's not really that weird, but I don't know, I don't really eat breakfast all that much, to be completely honest. So that might be my strangest breakfast, is I don't eat breakfast. Okay, we gotta keep this guy alive a little bit longer. I'm also running out of time. 20 minutes, so yeah, it's gonna be about 7:20. I think we're going all the way through. Okay, well, you got me there. I don't normally, yeah, like eat in the morning, to be honest. So like, and honestly, like my lunch typically is a smoothie. So, or my first meal is normally a smoothie. But I guess if you want to go by technicalities that like first meal is breakfast, and like leftover from the night before is probably the weirdest thing. You guys gotta be about done with this damn boat at this point, because like been shooting me for like 10 minutes at this point. Oh, I need to watch my health. I'm gonna die. I'm not even paying attention. Okay, day 130. Yeah, 40 minutes left. Stream. And we'll sleep the night of... Gosh dang it. Yeah. Repeat? I don't know. Brother, it's 6 a.m. Can't be doing these brain puzzles. How's my armor doing? So good. Nah, I'm not. Okay, man. I'm just over here getting pelted and repeats over here. Come on. Come on. Am I gonna have to build up? Go. That was a good one. I'll give it to you. It's gonna be about 7:20, 7:15. I'll sleep. Got 30 minutes left. Probably sleep. Okay. Now this is. I'm gonna take them this way. I really don't want an iron golem spawning and just absolutely wrecking this dude after we did all this work to get him over here. And I know for a fact that if we take him to that village, that's what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna take him around here. Wasted old people's time. Honestly, old people probably deserve it, to be fair, because what they like to do is waste my fucking time. Okay. Break this out. Bro, there's no way you have that much durability left on this damn. This guy's been shooting me for like the last 15 minutes. Bro. I'll never get it. I will never get it. It's funny. Yeah, I don't understand some of the logic that they hold a lot of times, to be honest. Okay. This guy's gotta be like getting really close to breaking this bow already. I'm gonna name this guy Pete, I think, just for you. Just for X Bruddy. This guy's name's gonna be Pete. His bow's gotta be almost broken, though, for sure. So next we're gonna get a villager. Okay. Okay. How's our armor? Fine still. We're gonna bring him over here. I don't think that this will count as a village, so I don't think anything will spawn over here. I think we're fine. I just know for a fact that an arm golem would have spawned over there and just smoked this fool and killed him after we did all this work to get him here. That would have pissed me off. Okay. Right. I'm just about 30 as well. So we're in the same age group. I mean, it just all depends on like how you like approached life, to be honest. Like leading up to this point, I feel like, because if you invested in like a good career pathway and you took your life seriously at like 18, like our age, like 30, like you can be in a decent situation as a 30-year-old right now, and like the job market is like really bad still, even for like anyone, but like it all like literally all just comes down to the job market, because like it's the job market that dictates how much people make, and people can't make enough to buy houses, and people think that they're screwed and yada yada yada. So like people can't afford shit because the jobs don't pay enough, so on and so forth. So like, but the thing is, like, there's a lot of people that decided to go to school for shit that doesn't pay enough for what their school is worth, or they went to some cushy school that cost a shit ton of money. And like, I'm honestly kind of like you, in the mindset that like, yeah, it kind of sucks that like minimum wage is only X amount of dollars, but like minimum wage jobs weren't like, I feel like minimum wage jobs weren't necessarily made for you to hold and like survive off of. Could boomers possibly have survived off of minimum wage back in their day? Maybe they could have. But also, most boomers like worked a factory job or something, and like, sure, or corporate or whatever, and the barrier of entry was definitely easier. But like pretending like someone should be able to afford luxuries on minimum wage is insane. I went to school and I got a degree in software engineering, and I bought a house, like, versus some people that are complaining didn't take a career path that would do that. So I don't know. I think this one is this one, I think. Okay, let's see. So what do I want to do next? Right, and like, I don't even make that much, to be honest, but I make enough. Let's see, let's do this. We're gonna need scaffolding eventually, so let's do this. And then I'm kind of tired of getting shot at, to be honest. Let's get a name tag after this. And then what do we want to do after that? Yeah, exactly. Which, I mean, if you, depending on who you ask, people would say that, might say that I'm like quote unquote rich, but really I'm not. It's all perspective. I'm from a small hometown in the Midwest where the average pay is like sub 50K probably, or around 50K, depending on what you do. But most people don't make that much. Like, people might think I'm make a lot of money, but like compared to other software engineers, I really don't. In comparison, it's a thief of joy, is what they say. So, not smart to compare yourself to what others are making anyway, as long as you can survive. Like, I got enough money to put stuff into retirement and buy whatever groceries we want, basically. Like, sometimes I just gotta sit and like I feel broke because I don't have $1 million in the bank, but like there's other people out there that have to think, do I want this or do I want this at the grocery store? Or, you know, like, I can't afford this today at the grocery store versus like within reason. Within reason is like the main thing. Obviously, I'm not gonna go out and go to the grocery store and buy a fucking like PlayStation 5 or something every week. But like within reason, we can basically buy whatever groceries we want every week, which some people can't say. A lot of people can't say. Granted, I don't go buy, like, I'm still relatively cheap when grocery shopping. We don't go out and buy like prime cuts of meat every week and shit like that. But like, we can buy whatever groceries we want. We have a house, which having a house is whatever. Nothing wrong with renting, but trying to get out of this house, to be honest. Whoops, not that I hate it, but we moved to Texas for a job, and holy shit, there's a lot of carrots in here. And that original job that we moved to Texas, I moved to Texas for, laid me off. So then it's like, there's no point in being here at this point. So we're trying to get out of Texas. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta step back and be like, okay, maybe it's not. Maybe we don't have $1 million in the bank and we could have it better, but at least we get to eat whatever we want, basically. And realistically, if I wanted to, we could have steak every night. But one, I like a varied diet, and two, it is still expensive. We're moving back to Iowa just because that's where family is. Okay, let's see what we got here. We're kind of done moving around at this point. And honestly, if we were like moving somewhere outside of Iowa, it'd be we'd move to Michigan. Because I work for Ford, so we'd be going to the Dearborn office is where we'd live if we were moving somewhere other than Iowa. Okay. Go and do this. Okay, so we have golden carrots, 3 golden carrots. This guy's not even close. It would be cool to visit Oregon though. But yeah, we're not gonna move away from family again. I actually have a lot of wheat, guys. My wife's got family that lives on the west coast in Denver. Wow, if you consider Denver west coast. West-ish coast. Okay, let's go ahead and trade for paper. Yeah. How much we got in there? Not too much. Then once day comes, we will fuck around with that guy. Mess around with Pete and see if we can't get a villager over there and have Pete shoot the villager. He's got to be extremely close to having that thing broken at this point. Because oh, this guy's gonna come up and get us. We walked for like 10-15 minutes. I think it takes like 20 minutes to break. So he should be damn near broken at this point. I had a buddy that traveled all over the US, said Oregon was his favorite. Damn. I mean, Texas isn't, where I live in Texas isn't that bad. Like heat, and it's definitely not like polluted or anything. But some places here are insanely hot. But yeah, I've heard Oregon is very pretty. Or there's a lot of places in the West Coast that are pretty. And I'm not like a political person or anything, but I know I couldn't live on the West Coast. I don't see, like, I'm not political, but like, I don't know, I don't align with a lot of ideals on the West Coast. I don't align with a lot of ideals even where I live in Texas. Because the DFW area is very liberal in their ideas and thinking and stuff, so which again, nothing wrong with having your opinion, but I just know policies and shit on the West Coast are not the best. Honestly, I don't stay up to date. I don't know. Okay. Hopefully my daughter stays asleep for another like 10-15 minutes so we can finish the stream up. But yeah, I stay out of all that shit. I just know that there's a lot of allowed opinions in some of those West Coast areas. So for me it'd be cool to visit, but there's no way in how I'd ever like move over there. Realistically, like even like where we're from in Iowa is probably even like too right leaning for me. Like I don't like being around extremes on either side. Wish I could afford a cabin by the lake, man. An Airbnb by the lake. But yeah, we bought the house that we live in because we were stuck in Arlington in Texas. And we had to get out of the city. It was bad. Arlington's literally like bigger than Des Moines. And it's just a random ass city. It's the smallest city in the DFW metro. It's like, what do you mean the smallest city in the DFW metro is bigger than Iowa State Capitol? Like, that's insane. Okay, put away. Bro, I cannot. I don't even, like we say, like, oh, I visit X place. I don't even want to, like, I wouldn't even want to visit New York, to be honest. Like, I don't even want to visit there. Let's see. Like, I don't have any desire to see New York, because it's just seems dirty and nasty. Let's go deal with Pete here. And that might be a faded take, but like the cities people visit, like New York and LA, like part of me like has no interest in visiting either of those. Both those cities just seem dirty. And like, sure, there's a rich people area, but like it's all a facade, I feel like. Hey, let me box you in, brother. Let me box you in. Come here. Go. There we go. Okay. Now I think what we do is this. We do this. Put Pete on. Okay. Now, I think what we do is we get a villager. And we could also just stand here and stare at Pete. That'd be kind of a boring video. I feel like Pete's got to be almost done, though. Because, like, he's been shooting at us for a long time. We walked him all the way over. He shot us a bunch. We can just sit here and stare at him. I'd honestly rather go visit cities outside the US, to be honest. I haven't really gotten to travel the world all that much. And I still have time, fingers crossed, to travel the world, but I don't know. All we've done is like Mexico and Caribbean or Dominican. It's like I'd like to go see other places rather than just go in the US. But I would also like, I don't know, road trip the US, but like I'd like to visit every state as well. So I'm hoping that like with my career trajectory and still not being 30 yet, I mean I could be a little bit more ahead. I could have lucked out and gotten a higher paying job at a different point, but hopefully I'm hoping my career trajectory we can still retire early and go travel and whatnot. We're hoping to build a house in the next few years in Iowa. We have land in a smaller town. Pay that house off early, invest in crazy, and retire early. Just invest like crazy for the next 20 years, 25 years, and because that's the thing. It's not that I don't like working. It's that I like freedom more. So like, I still like working on shit and doing work in general. But I want the freedom to do whatever I want. Or like, even if I could do like part-time or something with. Oh, my daughter's getting up. We're moving. I might have to get up in a second. But yeah, we'll see. Plans don't always work out, so I'm wondering if I don't bring a villager over here and stand him like right here where I'm at. It seems like this block, if they sit it on this block, exactly, yeah. He's like, if I stand him on this block, I'm gonna run this for the for shits and giggles while we're at it. Definitely get you can't make more time and you'll make more money, but at the same time, like, I don't want to spend all my money. I have absolutely nothing. You got to find that balance where you're saving up enough, you have enough to live comfortably and to, you know, have some enjoyment in life, but also have enough for your future and stuff. Like, I don't want to leave a bunch of money, obviously, when I'm dead, but like leave a little bit of something. Because like what I'm thinking is, we build this house, pay it off early, and then if we retire, like if we build the house ourselves, we can plan to do like an in-law suite in the basement type situation, and we can travel the world, do whatever, then hand the house down to one of the daughters, and then do it so it's like a gift or whatever, so they don't have to pay taxes on it. However that works, we'd obviously have to figure that out. And then travel, and then holidays, and whenever holidays, summertime, whenever we want to be in Iowa, you know, we can just stay in the in-law suite, and we'd set it up so that we'd make the house so it's like somewhat old person accessible, and make it so we can get up and down and stuff like that. We wouldn't have like a ramp, but you know, but it's all future plans, so. All right. Right. Versus the boomers just want their fucking kids to die. Although I don't think this is actually making any bone meal. It's not. I need to convert this into like a bone meal farm. This actually isn't helping us any. There we go, he's done. Cool. No, I'm scared he's gonna die. Okay. There's Pete. My friend. Can you get back in the boat, Pete? He looks very sad, look at him. There we go. Look how sad he looks. He's like, my bow. Oh shit. I don't know what to do now. That's done. Turn this off. I got a piss, but only got a few minutes left to stream here. Okay. So now we've got Pete. I'm gonna see. Let's see here. Do I have it marked down? I have the size that I want. Know the base, but I don't know. Okay, well that doesn't help me out. Okay, so I don't really know what to do. We got a little bit of time left in stream. But the issue is I don't got really anything to work on, to be honest. Kind of did all the stuff I need to do before. I need to turn this off, I think, for one thing. Okay, those guys are all good. Basically, I have a point. You know, I might do that. I mean, I already made this guy named Pete just for you. I mean, I can take him over, but I don't need to yet. So I have a plan for what I want to do. But I need to go back. I can start moving villagers, I guess. Because I need to move all of these guys into a new location. Because all of this stuff is going to be kind of in the way now. Then you need to tear down everything. The center point is like over in that area where I'm going to build all of this. Whoops. So basically all of the villages need to be moved. It's going to be a pain in the ass. All of this is going to need to be tore down. Let's buy some carrots, I guess, while we're here. Restock our food supply. And then I'm going to be wrapping up stream. I got a bidder to edit. Then I need to do some planning for next stream. I didn't necessarily think I would actually get everything done that I was planning today. That's the problem when I don't have everything thought out beforehand. Okay. Oops. Golden carrots. Okay. Do that. Get our bed out. It'll be a little bit of a shorter video, but I'm at a point where it's more or less a good stopping point. You guys are almost all ready. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap. Appreciate it. Hope to see you back again soon. I'm not sure when I'll stream again, at least once a week, but appreciate you. Have a great day, everyone. Peace out.